guess what? Hey, 14 years, a little bit too late. I think I may have finally figured out what I should have majored in. Perhaps. Hey everyone, Donna here. When I went to college, I had no idea what I wanted to major in. Okay, wait, correction. I wanted to major in everything, or at least it felt like everything at the time. So many different subjects seemed interesting to me. My first couple years of college, I'm pretty sure that I called my parents like every other week, telling them about how I had picked, or was at least thinking about and looking into picking a different subject to study. Hi, Mom and Dad, I think I finally figured it out. Next week, hi, Mom and Dad. Oh, no, wait, I really figured it out this time. Hi, Mom and Dad. No, now I definitely have it figured out. Hi, Mom and Dad. No, I have no idea. Coming toward the end of high school, when I first started looking at which university to go to, I was tentatively planning on majoring in journalism, but by the end of my first year of college, I had considered so many different majors: English, public relations, history, Spanish, business, psychology, linguistics, teaching, political science, just so many different majors. Those are just a few of the ones that I really looked into. And there were definitely more that I only kind of briefly daydreamed of studying without really ever actually looking into it. I kept trying to imagine myself in these different majors, imagine myself studying different things, hoping that one day some combination of things to study would just sort of feel right to me. Feel like it fit me like a glove, but it never did. No major ever gave me that feeling of like, yes, this is definitely 100% the thing that I want to study, for sure. And then there were also so many considerations and deliberations, things to think about swirling around in my head. Not only was I trying to find a major that fit me, not only was I trying to find something that I was truly interested in, but everyone was telling me that I really needed to remember to think about what I would be able to actually do with my major once I graduated. Like when I told people that I was interested in history and that I was thinking about maybe majoring in history, a lot of people were like, but I mean, Donna, what are you going to do with a degree in history? What are you going to do afterwards? And I didn't know. I had no idea what I would do with a degree in history. I had no idea actually what I would do afterwards with a degree in any of the majors that I had been considering. And, then I was also told to think about what kind of job prospects there were out there in the world for a career coming from that major. What is the employability of having that major? And also, how much money would a career stemming from that major earn? So yeah, a lot of things that I was considering when trying to make this choice of what I should major in. And the thing was that my whole life, as far back as I could remember, I had always loved writing, especially creative writing, and telling stories, being on stage, entertaining in some way. But I was like, what major could I get for that also keeps in mind those considerations that I had been told, I needed to remember when choosing my major? So I was just really trying to find something that would fit in some way. And so I think I kind of took my passions and put them a little bit in the back of my mind when choosing my major, because I had my passions and my interests, but then also these considerations about like what I was actually going to do with this major afterwards. So I struggled to put everything together when making this decision. And so after all of that searching and thinking and considering, what did I finally end up getting my degree in? A bunch of different factors in the end led me to get my degree in advertising. But by around the middle of my second to last year of college, one of the big things that majoring in advertising had taught me was that I knew by that point that I did not really want to go into the field of advertising. It was definitely an interesting field, but I just knew at that point that it was not for me. But by that time, my college advisors were already telling me that it was too late for me to switch to a different major again. Plus, deep down, I think I had my heart set on something involving creative writing and entertaining, but I just didn't know how to get there as far as my major went. And then all those considerations in my brain, and there was still that little problem of that even if I had been able to switch majors, I still wouldn't have known what major to switch to at that point. But now, after being out of college for about 10 years, I am happy to say I think I have finally figured out what I would major in college if I could go back and do it all again. At least I think so. Maybe I'll change my mind on this hypothetical degree major choice of the past just as quickly as I did in college. I don't know, but this one does seem to make sense. Just look at my videos here on YouTube. I have made so many videos about cultural differences and how things are done in Germany and the USA, and these things really do fascinate me. So I think maybe getting my degree in anthropology would have been a good idea. Only there's still that little thing about that I like languages and writing too. Okay, so maybe majoring in anthropology with a minor in English writing and a sub-concentration of sorts in another foreign language. Maybe. Although, knowing what I know now that I make videos, it might have been helpful to have a telecommunications background in there too. Perhaps. No, forget it. Yeah, I still don't know. I don't know. So my question for you is, at age 18, did you already know what you wanted to do career-wise? Has that changed over the years? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please think about giving a like with the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more Wanted Adventure videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. Quick announcement, we have an It's Spargelzeit T-shirt design available now. There's probably a picture of it somewhere around here. I will put more info and links down in the description box below. That's all that I wanted to say for the announcement. Announcement done. And thank you so much to our patrons on Patreon who help make these videos possible. Thank you so much for your support. If you would like to check out our Patreon page, you can find a link to that down in the description box below. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen. What I would able to be able to. Hey everyone, Dana here. When I went to college,